My name is Gabriel Madison. I just want to say I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. I'm a new coach of Coach Arquette, or I call him Coach Arquette still. Back in high school when he was Foster's football coach and our math teacher in a predominantly African American class, and he was preaching that message 15 years ago about how to get men of color to pass math and other courses. So I'm just happy to see his vision finally come to life. And I went to high school with Miss Natalie Hart, and I'm just happy to see all of this coming to fruition right now. But listen, I have a lot about my life that I could say that's interesting. We can tell a lot of stories, but I'm just going to keep it short. Came from humble beginnings, like a lot of the gentlemen here on this stage. I didn't always make the best decisions, but I was able to turn it around. So I want each and every single one of you to leave. If you don't remember anything else, I want you to remember everything. But if you can remember one thing, just know the only thing that you, Xavier Cooper, Desmond Trufant, all of these men up here on this stage, Bill Gates, Mike Zuckerberg, who's the coolest rapper out right now?
Kendrick.
Kendrick. The only thing that you have in common with all of those people is time. Time is your greatest asset. I don't want to lose attention. Time is your greatest asset, okay? You can either waste it or you can wake up each day and make the most of every opportunity. But one thing nobody told me when I was in high school that I wish they had is one day it will be over. One day it will be over. Those 4 years go by so fast. So I want you to use this time that you have now to make the most for your tomorrows, okay? Don't blow that asset. You can have money, you can blow that money, but you can get that money back. But time is the only asset. Once you burn it, you cannot get that back. So make the most of every opportunity each day. All right, have a good one.
Hello, my name is Justin Mayer. I'm assistant principal at Mount Alma High School. One of the reasons I'm here is I want to kind of learn from all of you and take these experiences, back to my high school as well. I was in Group 10. I give a shout out to Group 10, Room 314, right? When we were in there, we talked about stepping into the comfort zone and taking risks, right? I mean, always you can tell, I don't look like everybody else up here, right? So that's me kind of taking a risk. But I also have any experience as well. My stepfather grew up in Watts, Los Angeles. Right? My own two kids are biracial. So even though sometimes my challenge too, even if sometimes someone looks like me, a lot of times we have experiences that I can relate to, right? With my own experiences with my own family. So, and also just taking risks. Those kind of risks we come up here and just like Room 314, I was so proud of those kids in there taking risks and opening up. So that's why I'm here. So thank you.
Again, to Natalie Hart and Kevin, I want to say thank you. I work at the College Success Foundation. I've been doing this for 11 years. I also work at Lincoln High School, and I have to admit, usually Lincoln is the newspaper for starting someone getting in trouble. But today, all props goes out to Stadium High School. I'm very proud of Lincoln, so I'm going to go back to Mr. Irwin and have a discussion. But this year is beautiful. I just want to say I'm a project owner. I was the 7 kids. My dad is a pastor. However, when I was going through middle school and high school, actually in elementary, I was labeled as remedial, borderline retarded. I wanted to say back then. That's what the label they gave me. And it was so bad as if they wanted to hold me back because my reading was so low. And my father never gave up on me. And so, Mr. Cooper, as I was hearing you talk about see your son, to how he progressed, that was really powerful because for me, that was something that I really was, I struggled with. And I don't know how many of you here are in that situation, but as I went on, my dad never gave up on me. It was so important to see a man of color to really be by his son, saying, son, you're gonna make it. That's right. When I got to high school, I ended up getting into honors and AP classes. My dad still never gave up on me. But he also told me my junior year, I'm not gonna pay for your college. So Robert, if you don't get an athletic scholarship or an academic scholarship, so you're gonna have to go to the military or get a job. But there are 6 other kids that I have to pay for, and I don't have time to waste on you. So that was an eye-opener for me. I ended up getting a full ride in academics and athletics to go to Eastern Washington University.
Yeah.
I ended up graduating not only with my undergraduate, but with my master's in honors with a 3.6 GPA. And I just wanted to say to all of you, I don't say that bragging, and I don't say that I appreciate it, but I want to say to each of you, I am no different from you. All it takes is someone to say that you can do it. In our classroom today, there are some individuals we asked them to speak out and say something interesting about themselves. And at first it was pulling teeth, because I think sometimes we think less of ourselves. We don't think that we have anything that's special for anyone to hear. But after we got through our discussion, to see these young men come up to us and say thank you, it meant a lot. So again, the stadium, thank you today for being the trailblazer for the Tacoma School District.
I was joking with Mr. Jones, the person that just spoke, that I don't know what I want to say. But what I know I want you to lead with, everything you're getting here in those classrooms starts when you leave that door. It doesn't matter what we've done as adults, we learn something from you. And it's your job as gentlemen, in particular gentlemen of color, to start doing your job when you leave that door. I'm DJ Chrysostom, I work at UW Tacoma. I was in a family of 17 at one point in our house.
That's right.
My home counselor told me I couldn't go to college. I did.
That's right.
I went to the same college she told me I couldn't go to.
D-Bud.
Also went on a full scholarship to get my master's degree, and I got voted as a student speaker when we all got voted for our masters.
That's right.
If I can do it, I sure as hell know you can too.
Say one, baby. Say one. You gotta say one, baby.
I'm gonna make this real quick. My name is Vince Wildwood. As you hear all these great men, I didn't finish college. You hear all these great colleges up here, and I commend you guys. I thank you guys. But for me, I didn't finish college. But there were two things that helped me on my path. And I'm a product of my environment. I grew up in Los Angeles, California, but I'm a Tacoma boy. I was raised here. And I'm the executive director of Project 253.
That's right.
And two things that helped me along my path. And if you don't remember anything, you take away these two things. And it was a person in my life that cared, that stepped up to mentor me. And he told me two things. And the first thing was that you have a purpose in life.
Maliek.
And the second thing he said was to be great.
Thomas Almore.
So turn to your brother. Say, brother, you have a purpose in life. Be great. That's what's up.
You know, the youth got to hear this revolutionary spirit. You know that's why the Palani fear it? Tell me, why was my language forbidden? Why must my history remain hidden? These schools are English only. They see my brown skin, but they don't know me. So it's imperative that I bring a new narrative for this younger generation. Don't believe in all of America's assimilation. You descendants of that ancient navigation. Lupo representing Michael Shaquan Samuel all day. Rest in peace, Uncle Joe, aka Jose Chrysostom. This is the son of one of the greatest American heroes on earth, who died at 58 in Afghanistan because enough other men wouldn't step up. So he stepped up after he retired. And we remember him on this day along with Juan Galan, who was a victim of gun violence in Tacoma. These are the brothers of my brothers that I met today. Young Dylan, Zach and Shay Shay, Pamela Simmons, Elijah Crawford, Jalon Bill, Eric Hernandez, Luis Garcia, and the late brother of Dr. Benitez, who spoke this morning, who was killed 2 weeks ago. This is why we're here, to hear you. Because there is no Superman or Iron Man. It's us. We have to come back. I'm from the village of Aliba, the son of the late Staff Sergeant David Gumatata Tunkat, Guinea Family and Solbe. We are the grandsons, the great-grandsons of Familia and Jojo of a small village in Irahan. And one thing I want you to remember, when there's a man without faith, that's a man without hope. A man that's not heard, that's a man who soft spoke. All you have to do is speak. Once the silence is broke, Now check this technique on these words that we wrote. With this feelings and this deepness and this dope needs to reach my people on the street, hustling to eat, struggling to live. Something gotta give. I can't believe a piece of paper dictate the way that we live. These times are getting crazy. Tsunami in Samoa, an earthquake in Haiti, a war in the towers, a war in the Middle East, and now the question is, how we gonna keep the peace? How we gonna save the streets? How we gonna make the meat? What that shit will you take to donate to the proceed? Anything is better than nothing can bring to the table for my brothers that are suffering.
Come on, baby.
Be the next generation. I'm from that Magic Johnson generation, the old Lakers, and I'm introducing the next generation of these Steph Currys. My brother Zach right here with these Warriors from the old school to the new school, baby. Get them, brother.
Hi, my name is Zach McKinley. I'm born and raised in Tacoma. I went to Mount Tacoma High School.
Yeah.
2008 with UW. Graduated in 2012. I'm now in the admissions council with the University of Washington. I'm working in multicultural and outreach at the OMAE, which is the Office of Minority Affairs University. And I should say I'm honored to be here. I had a lot of fear growing up, and it's like slowly challenging my fears, and it's great to be. Well, okay, hold on. Okay, so it's great to be here in front of you guys, and really, you guys are setting yourself up. Just being here in general, all the great leaders right here. I can't talk about everything they're saying, but just keep believing in yourself, surround yourself with others that do believe in you. You're going to do great things, all of you. So thank you very much for having me, and it's an honor.
Yes. Shit, baby. Come on, brother.
Hello, everybody. I'm probably the newest member of Tacoma Public Schools. I'm the student compliance coordinator. What does that mean? It means that I deal with 50% truancy and I deal with 50% Title IX investigations throughout all of Tacoma Public Schools. The main thing is, while I'm here today, Patrick invited me, there he is. And I just want to come out here and talk to y'all about state main school. And the good first thing is I'm sure a lot of people talk about mentorship throughout the day. And how many of you have brothers and sisters? Look at that. So you may not know it, all of you are mentors already. So a lot of times when I'm dealing with kids, primarily a lot of them of color, and an older brother doesn't want to go to school. What kind of examples have shown the older kiddos in that family? Not good. So please don't do it. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Unlike y'all, I'm not from Tacoma, but I am from Washington. I was born in Washington Hospital, South Harborview Hospital in Seattle. I was adopted. I went up to a small town where I was the darkest thing in the town. Yes, that was it. I graduated from high school. I was the first African American to graduate from that high school.
Yes, say that.
It's called Concrete High School.
Yes.
Way up north. It was not a good experience. So it's a pleasure for me to see this room and all this diversity. But to see all this diversity is very powerful for me. It's very moving. So one thing I just want to say too, I'm sure some of these other great men who said this, is education. Education. That's one thing nobody can take away from them. So please get your education, stay in school, and mentor all your citizens. Thank you.
Once again, give a round of applause for all of our facilitators.
Grab you a seat. He's grabbing you a seat. Go ahead and join us. Come on. He's going to get you another seat. So you can join me here if you want. Oh, I didn't see him. He was supposed to be right after me. That's powerful. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. It's an honor to meet you. And you're the one who's key to their freedom and to their getting on the right path when they do so. Together, say, hopefully you don't have to do it. Absolutely, yes.
All right, so we went over the questions in class, and I didn't get to introduce myself. My name is Isaiah Jimenez. I come from Tacoma.